Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Lost Ark video. It's Friday, it's Arkonomics Day. Things are gonna be a little bit fucky-wucky, I guess, if you look at it from a perspective of from last week to this week. But that's just because loaon and the announcements at loaon, I'm sure at this point everybody already knows. But a lot of things have been announced at loaon. Most importantly, Tier 4 has been announced, and Tier 4 brings with it new everything, basically. All the Tier 3 materials we have are going to essentially be worthless. At best, you'll be able to convert them for very minor gains in Tier 4, but realistically, it's all going to be worthless, much like Tier 2 shit is worthless now, and all lower-level Tier 3 mats are all worthless now, so yeah. Hopping into it, though, blue crystal pricing. I'm expecting it to be pretty... Well, I was expecting it to be higher, honestly. I was going to say, I'm expecting it to be pretty high. I think last week it was like 4K. We're back down to like 3,600, 3,700, 39, 4K if you look up top. Lower end on the bottom, as always, that's how it should be. Because the top is trying to sell, and if you want to insta-buy, that's what you pay. The bottom is trying to slow-buy, so if you want to insta-sell, that's what you pay. Or that's what you get, rather. And what do I kind of mean by Tier 4? So Tier 4, essentially, the main points, I'm just going to go over them pretty briefly because, again, I think if you want to see the video over all the Tier 4 changes, I will link my Topical Tuesday video on the Tier 4 stuff, and I'll put that in the description, so if you want to go over that and just leave that play, or you just want to read the document yourself, what the fuck ever, it's all good, man. Main things being... everything is getting replaced, basically. Like I said, accessories are going to end up being worthless. These accessories, at least. Bracelets are going to be worthless, pretty much, from what we know. We don't know if they can be converted, but what we do know is that there's no reason to roll one right now, especially since things are being changed. Stones are, again, also different. Main thing, gems. Gems are... I mean, again, these are T3 gems. Your T3 gems will convert to T4 gems, but they'll lose 2 levels on conversion. So a level 7 T3 gem will become a level 5 T4 gem. A level 10 T3 gem will become a level 8 T4 gem, etc. So those are the main points and the main things that are going to be tanking. Another thing that's going to be tanking, obviously... Oh, let me eat these shard bags. I guess shard bags are another thing, because honor shards are, again... Tier 3. We're no longer going to be in Tier 3. That means there's going to be new shards, new honing mats. So that means these. That means these. Leap stones, obliteration stones, protection stones. There's no confirmation on the honing rate-up mats, but again, they're Tier 3. They say it right in the name. It stands to reason that the honing rate mats are also going to be obsolete. Basically, everything is getting phased out, and prices reflect that. So if we take a look at the prices... now that it's been about a week, pretty much a week, yeah, actually it was a week, because it came out, the loaon came out 1 week ago, today, but like in a few hours, so it's been a week. So the price of primary house have kind of fixed themselves, because in the initial panic, everything drops massively, and it starts to recover. The more people start to realize maybe this doesn't affect us as much as we thought, or the fact that we're going to have months of the game still being in its current state, people still got to play the game, so prices are going to eventually recover. They're not going to be at their all-time highs ever again, makes sense, but they're also not going to be as low as they initially dipped to, right? Because I think... Fusion mats dipped to like 40 gold or something. Yeah, you can see it. It like tanked to 40 gold, and I was like, brother, I ain't fucking selling mine for 40 gold. I know that shit's gonna recover, and then we're back up to 52. Makes sense. Shard bags also tanked massively. I think they dropped down to like 350. They've been kind of stable around 400-ish. I wouldn't be surprised if they go back up a bit more, because it still seems like things are still going back up a little bit. Leap stones dropped down to, I think I saw them at like 47, 48 gold temporarily, but they have already climbed back up to like 60 gold. Because like I said, the game is still going to be played, and we're going to have the current iteration of the game for multiple months, then that's at, like, worst. You know what I mean? I guess if you're looking at it in that perspective, at best, it could be, like, multiple months. That aside, I think most of the things have kind of sort of fixed in price. The one thing I do want to touch on that definitely won't fully recover, but it has fixed, I think, as much as it's going to, are level 10 gems. Because again, excuse me, let me just do this. Gems. So if you just look at the cooldown gem prices, you might notice that, I mean, nothing has really changed. The price of cooldown gems hasn't changed at all, really. Maybe it's a little bit lower than it was last week, but it's not by much. What has, however, changed is the price of damage gems. And even these were steady 250k the last couple days. Now they're starting to go back up. I wonder why. Like I said, it always happens in every game. Panic selling, panic buying, panic selling, panic buying, panic, panic, panic. People just need to chill out, man. I get the idea, though. They're probably not going to go back up to anywhere near the price that they were before, obviously. Why would they? The reason being, the damage gems... I'm trying to think of the way to word this. So basically, the fact that we can convert gems to tier 4 gems, but they're lower level than tier 10... they're lower level than level 10 gems now, right? So essentially, this level 10 damage gem will turn into a level 8 damage gem, but it's not level 10. So while we don't know the exact details on how the fusion in tier 4 works, what we do know is unless they change fundamentally how gems are obtained and like the typing of gem, like CDR versus damage gem, this damage gem is essentially as good as a cooldown gem when tier 4 comes out, right? Because it's just going to go into the grinder and either spit out a level 9 cooldown or a level 9 damage. You know what I mean? So that's sort of why damage gems fell off so fast. And the closer we get to the release of tier 4, the more in line with cooldown gems I expect damage gems to become, because that's all they're going to be. They're just going to essentially be a level 10 tier 3 gem. It's not going to be a distinctive damage versus cooldown anymore. I think it stands to reason that damage gems could still hold like a little bit more value than cooldown gems, but not like significant, like not like 100k difference, you know what I mean? Anyways, I think that's really it. I think I covered basically everything that I wanted to talk about. I guess I'll take a look at sidereal energies as well, because sidereals are going to be going up to plus 10 with tier 4. So sidereals are still going to be a thing that people buy and sell. And it seems like they're just chilling at 1.5, nothing too crazy there. As far as what do I think you should do in terms of, like, buying and selling shit, I don't know, man. I'm just playing the game. I didn't panic sell shit. I used some of my leap stones to hone up my ults even. Like, I'm just vibing, dude. If I'm not the most efficient person, I'm chill. I think realistically, if you have like a ton of excess gems for whatever reason, either you already sold the damage gems that you had in excess, and then you converted them into cooldown gems, and you're just holding cooldown gems, or you're just holding raw gold. I think those are the two plays that make the most sense to me. But again, do whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep playing the game, man. I think it's still way too early. And Korea will be getting their tier 4 stuff in July, so we're gonna see more how exactly tier 4 systems work soon. But until then, I would just kind of chill and vibe. And I think if you have extra level 10 gems that you're not really using, especially damage gems, I would sell them. The cooldown gems, I don't know, I feel pretty safe just keeping the cooldown gems. Because I don't think the price of the gems are going to fall. I just think the price of damage gems are going to eventually equalize with the price of cooldown gems. Anyways, I'm going to stop yapping. That's about all I got for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you to my YouTube members. As always, consider becoming a member. Help support the channel a bit more. Thank you. Remix my life. I'm Nufu. Blitzels. It's Biscuits, Ender Diz, and Erzik. I'm outie. Bye!